Good day everyone. Our objective for today's video is to be able to identify the external and internal parts of an oyster and each functions. Australorida are commonly named as the Olympia oyster or talaba in our local name is a species of edible oyster, a marine bivalve mollusk in the family Astridae. The shell can be rounded or elongated and is white to purplish black and may be striped with yellow or brown. The color of this oyster's flesh is white to a light olive green. Australorida oysters live in bays and estuaries. At slightly higher elevations, they will live in areas bordered by mudflats and in eelgrass beds at lower elevation. So now, after laying the facts about Australorida oyster, let us now go on naming its external parts and its functions. First, we have its umbus. The umbo or umbus is the vaguely defined, often most prominent, highest part of each valve of the shell. It usually contains the valve's beak, the oldest point of the valve, and its degree of prominence, and its position relative to the hinge line are sometimes helpful in distinguishing bivalve taxa. The oyster has also hinge. The hinge governs the opening of the oyster, while the adductor muscle keeps it shut. This muscle has to be cut to open the shell. The oyster has also two valves. It has its left valve and its right valve. Bivalve mollusks have a shell which is composed of two separate but articulating parts. Each of these two parts are known to be the right and left valve. These two valves are a big use in protecting themselves inside. After being able to identify the external parts of an oyster, let us move to the internal parts. But before doing so, let us open the shell first by using a knife and a pair of scissors. So, we were able to open the shell. The next thing we should do is to now identify the internal parts of this oyster. First, we have the mantle. This fine fleshy layer of tissue surrounds the oyster's body and ensures the formation and development of the oyster shell. It also contributes to the production of nacre, or the mother of pearl lining the inside of the shell. The oyster has also gills. The gills play a crucial role in respiration as well as feeding. Cilia present in the gills generate water currents to transport the food particles the oyster feeds on, such as planktons. The oyster has also heart. Oysters have blood, but it is not pigmented red like human blood. The heart pumps the blood through the oyster's body. Oysters have an open circulatory system. It has also the adductor muscle. In the oyster, there is only one adductor muscle, morphologically the posterior. The function of this portion is to cause the two valves to approach closer together. Another part of the oyster is the gonad area. The gonad is a well-defined reproductive organ in shells. This organ is responsible for producing the sperm and ova.